The Digital Life with Kevin Lockett.
Sway had a question, what's your favorite Jay-Z album? And I said the Black Album, but I also said Blueprint 3 actually is very underrated. And some dude wrote me back, and he said, who the hell are you? Wait a minute. I think, hey, man, I'm just expressing my opinion. I just think that album is actually underrated. You know, I'm not saying, I said the Black Album I think was my favorite, but I think Blueprint 3 is actually very underrated.
It is underrated. I go Black, Blueprint. I take that back. I go Black, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint 3, and then I'll start to work Magna Carta in there. I haven't listened to Magna Carta enough yet. I've only getting Conway halfway through the album right now.
Another underrated album I think that people forget about is the album he did with The Roots, was the Unplugged album.
The Unplugged album was good.
Yeah.
He's dope. Like the master. I mean, it's like, again, it's like saying like he's got so many great albums that it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? It's
right.
It's like comparing like you might like this steak more than this steak, but they're all like, you're not going to turn down any of the steaks because they're all good steaks. So people were coming out with Magna Carta like the first day, like, yo, this is the best ever. I was like, how you go that in one day? It's the best ever. Like, it was like, all right, let's calm that down and just like reassess. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. What I've heard is cool, but it's not. Nothing has blown me away like the Black Album or Reasonable Doubt or the Blueprint. I mean, the 1 and 3. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, it's a cool album. It's a cool album. Even Jason, and it's funny, I put on Twitter, I did on Instagram, I filmed it, where he was in the Breakfast Club, and he said, I think it's at maximum my fourth best album. Because he said, I put Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, and Black Album, 1, 2, 3, any version, and then he's like, then you can start talking about where Magna Carta fits, and after that. So I think if Jay-Z is saying it's at the highest it can be is 4, then, you know what I mean? Like, how's everybody else like, it's the best?
I think that's why he did the Samsung deal, because I think in his heart he knew, like, this is a good album, but I'm not sure it's going to sell as well as I think it's going to sell, so let me cut this deal.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard, like, timing, where people's mental state is, like, all that contributes to an album. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just, like, hot songs. It's, like, timing, what's happening, what has not come out right before it. It's hard. Like, it wasn't like the streets were starving for hip-hop. I mean, Yeezy, regardless of how you feel about Yeezy, like Yeezy, J. Cole, Wale, all these people just came out. You know, so it's like there's a flood of hip-hop right now. So it's a little bit like, it's not like people are like, yo, I'm thirsting for the hotness right now. It's like, a lot of hot stuff right now.
The Digital Life with Kevin Lockett.